Hello, everyone, and welcome to Ecamm Network News and Entertainment, where you stay up to date on what's happening in the world of Ecamm live streaming, social media, video production, and what else, Fuljens?
And tips and tricks on how to enhance your live video presence.
My name is Anna Hill.
And I'm Fuljens Henry.
Happy Monday, everybody. Let's see who is in the comments. Of course, we have our incredible poll. Thank you so much for
Mr.
everything that you
Moderator.
do, Mr. Moderator. We have Dan.
Mr. Dan Roth, good to see you here.
Hey. Oh my gosh, we have Donald. Hey, nice seeing you.
Bishop, how dare you?
I'm
It's the
sorry,
Bishop.
But I mean, like, Bishop and I are tight like that, right? I can call you like that. We have Maggie. Hi, Maggie.
Hi,
from
Maggie.
Hot and Humid, Toronto. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, I hear, Paul, you're pretty, it's pretty hot over there. Eric. Hello, Eric. Rainy Cajun. What's going on, everyone? And like Paul, James, how can I forget James? Hello, James.
We go from this to this for James.
For James, here we go. Here we go. So yes, what Paul was mentioning in the comments is that there's a lot of stuff going on in the Ecamm world. But let's start with the incredible giveaway that Ecamm is giving to all of its members for being awesome, simply for being awesome. There's so much going on, and here is the giveaway. Ecamm Fam Epic Summer Giveaway. Fuljens.
Well, this is your opportunity to win either a brand new, not either, it's like a whole studio. It's like a brand new Mac Mini.
Yeah,
two.
and I mean, you're also going to win in a SwitchPod, a Rode Streamer X,
Insta360 link camera, and you're gonna have one-on-one time with Doc Brock to get everything set up and running perfectly with Ecamm Live.
and here's how you enter. Here we go. Okay, there are 9 ways to enter. The first one is show us your studio, and that's worth 5 points.
You could also join the Ecamm Discord server. That's ecamm.tv/Discord.
Get a deal on merch, which we're going to talk about it later.
You could also sign up for the Ecamm newsletter.
Visit Ecamm Network on Instagram.
Visit Ecamm Live right here in the Ecamm Live YouTube channel.
Enter the secret code, and we have a secret code for you today.
You could also visit SwitchPod on IG.
And sign up for the ENN newsletter, which is an incredible newsletter, by the way. It's a pretty cool newsletter. So speaking of the merch, there is a sale going on for $5. All cups are $5. And there's some new cups going on right now, and we're going to show it to you. It is it's pretty awesome. So here we go. Look at this. A Customer Appreciation Month, and for that we have, look at these new cups. Fuljens.
We have we went from like 15 ounce, all that stuff, to 30 ounce jumbo mug. Also,
Notice
rightfully
the
named
name.
as the Dan.
The Dan, I wonder why.
The Dan.
Can anybody in the comments think why is the name the Dan?
The Dan.
No, we
Fueled
have
by coffee and Ecamm.
Look at that. And they also have the live cup. Live cup is pretty awesome too.
Yes.
And the all mugs, like all mugs are $5. And
That's
today,
awesome.
right, today you get to win $25 gift card, which can get you 5 cups.
5 mugs, including the Dan. No, Dan, we were not joking.
I mean, if you drink, well, I don't think you could drink 30 ounces of coffee in one shot. Those are 2 large coffees. That's a lot of coffee. That's a lot of coffee. But here, there it is. And you will get a chance of winning $25 gift card that you can spend and purchase 4 mugs. You will have almost the entire Ecamm Live mug collection. Right?
That's awesome. That is
Yeah, that's
awesome.
pretty awesome. So, how's everybody doing? How was your weekend? Our weekend was relaxing, but we are ready for an incredible week. And Fuljens has the details for ENN, for Ecamm Network, and the shows that are going on this week. Let's see if Fuljens Henry for the show guide.
Yes, here's your show guide for this week. It's going to be epic. Tomorrow, it's The Flow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Doc and Katie are back with What Gear Do I Need to Start My Podcast? That's The Flow by Ecamm tomorrow at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then, it's Asked Ecamm with Ken and Glenn. This is the Q&A that you do not want to miss. I repeat, you do not want to miss Ask Ecamm with Ken and Glenn tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We promise you that it's going to be epic. Then Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's a Building Blocks premiere Stream Deck panel customization. That's Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's Marshall Creates with Ecamm, Season 2, Episode 20. This is one of those Ask Me Anything episodes. Ask Me Anything. Ask Marshall Anything. Live, Thursday, 2 p.m. And then, sick of us yet? This Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's Ecamm Live Demo. We're filling in for Doc Rock this Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And there you have it.
That is pretty good. That is a great lineup. And yes, as Fuljens mentioned, you do not want to miss this Q&A with Ken and Glenn. A lot of great things, and you can ask them questions live, and they're pretty good at answering all of those questions for you. So yes, Dan, we were not joking. I was very serious about that situation, Mr. Right there. So we have this really, for those of you who use CapCut for editing your videos, you are going to love this collaboration between, it's a Byte Dance. Is that how you pronounce it? Byte Dance?
That's the owner of CapCut, but so what they've done is you can continue about.
Yeah. So, but it's a Byte Dance that you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Byte Dance. Yeah, Byte Dance, the collaboration with TikTok. So now they have this great way for you to edit videos, and Fuljens uses CapCut a lot. So he's going to give us a quick rundown of what you can expect in the world of AI and Byte Dance and TikTok. Here you go, Fuljens.
Yeah, this is awesome. Just learned about this actually today from Anna Hill. Now has a CapCut plugin. And if you're not familiar with the plugins, right? So on GPT-4, you have this plugins beta here. And you could actually search for plugins. I have a few installed here, but you just go to the plugin store. And then you search for CapCut. And check what comes up. Submit your video ideas and let AI craft a script, find suitable footage, and merge everything into a published video. So now there's a prompt. There's a CapCut plugin that allows you to prompt ChatGPT to create a CapCut video, right? So let's just create a quick prompt. This is going to be create a video on the history of video podcasting. And then we'll just say use 9:16 format, 9:16 format, and use 9:16 format, include captioning, include music using trending audio, right? And then the better the prompt, the better the results, right? So let's try this. Let's generate this. So the CapCut plugin is already is already enabled. Let's stop generating this. Let's make sure we have the CapCut one working. Hold on a second here. Let me go back to full screen real quick. Come back here. All right. This is what's supposed to happen. Once you enter your prompt, then it's going to say, great, your video on the history of video podcast has been created. You can view it by clicking on the following link. And then we click on view video. It takes us directly to CapCut and it creates this. Check this out. Of course, this is going to probably improve as we go along, right? But it has the captioning there. It has music there. And it compiled all these images talking about the history of video podcasting.
That is crazy. That is crazy. So can you play it?
Hold on a second here. Let me just switch to Ecamm Live. Hold on a second here. And that, you should be able to hear that in a second now once I play it. Let me know if you don't hear it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to a 60-second journey through the history of video podcasts. It all began in the early 2000s with the rise of broadband internet, enabling the sharing of large video files and setting the stage for video podcasts. In 2005, Apple added podcast support to iTunes, propelling the medium forward. Over the years, video podcasts have evolved, with platforms like YouTube becoming major hubs. Today, video podcasts are a popular form of entertainment and education, spanning a wide range of topics. From comedy to tech, there's a video podcast out there for everyone. Stay tuned for more exciting facts.
Wow.
Right. No, go ahead.
Can you select the voice?
I tried. So in this prompt, it says, I want you to create a 9:16 format video on the history of video podcasts. Limit the video to 60 seconds. Use female voiceover. Use karaoke animated captioning and add music using trended audio and add animation. So that was my prompt and that was the end result. So again, it's in its infancy. So it could probably start accepting those prompts, or maybe there's a little bit more workaround to do that. And I noticed that in this one, I'm not hearing the music, but there is supposed to be music in this one as well.
So Fuljens.
History of video.
There is a slap back for me.
Oh. You know what? Hold on.
Disable.
It's a roadcaster, so you don't have to hear
disabled.
that anymore.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Switch back,
Disable.
yeah.
Disable.
But how cool is? Yeah. But it's pretty awesome so far.
Yeah, that is pretty good. And changing the voices, right? And can you also edit the graphic in it? I know that you just tried it today, but do you think that that's something that can be changed? Because it will be so easy to repurpose, or just not to repurpose, but just to post, right? To post some content, and you can edit the content yourself because, like Fuljens showed us, it's about the prompt that you give it, and that's what is going to give you out great information or not, and then you can tweak it, right?
Yeah.
I might just try CapCut now.
It is. Oh my gosh. It is fully customizable. So once it generates the link and it takes you to the CapCut video editor, it takes you to the web-based browser where you can go into CapCut there and just edit everything there, from the pictures to the voiceover. You could add your animations to the captioning. You could just basically fully customize it once in there. So it gives you basically like a base model to work with, and you could customize it from there.
That is great. That is
Can you
incredible.
imagine?
I mean,
Yeah, and that's just like static images. So imagine when, I don't know if it's whether it's a matter of like improving the prompt or they'll continue to improve it as it goes along, but to start incorporating actual moving images or videos, right? But that's pretty impressive right there. This especially that is just integrated into CapCut. It's just like you create a prompt in ChatGPT and it creates the link and it just opens up the video for you. That is awesome.
yeah, it is pretty good. And James says, don't sleep on CapCut. Some crazy cool updates lately.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's
you've been
right.
saying that. You've been saying that CapCut is
Yeah.
good, and especially since this is kind of being right there with TikTok, because that's one of the things that you mentioned when you started using CapCut that is very similar to editing inside of TikTok. So
I would say it's not so much similar to editing inside of TikTok. It's actually better than, right? But there's a lot of integration there with TikTok. They have a lot of integrations with TikTok. But that
that
is my favorite editor. Like I've once I joined up for CapCut, I have not gone back. And now with this AI plugin situation, it could like really create some amazing content with that.
yeah, I mean, when I read it this morning, I was like, Fuljens is gonna love this.
Oh yeah, thank
Yeah.
you, thank you.
Yeah,
Love it.
and James, content creation has a certain element of grind. If AI can help reduce grind for staying in, yes, that's what we mean. And we just have to learn how to use these because there are a lot of things out there that, I mean, ChatGPT has been getting some slap back for making a pun here, slap back for some of the information that it's giving out because it's been stealing it from others, and it's not, it's we know how to do these things so that we don't get in trouble. But this CapCut integration is yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It's awesome. I'm definitely gonna try CapCut. I'm definitely gonna try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Sammy says CapCut feels like a Final Cut / Premiere, but free, the desktop version. And that's what I use. I use the desktop version of CapCut. Unfortunately, ChatGPT has to work with the web-based version that I really don't like, but it's cool either way. But I use the desktop version, followed by the mobile phone version, and then the online browser version would be the last one that I use.
Which one is the last one that you use?
The web browser version. That would be my
Okay.
last choice. Yeah, so I like the desktop version. The desktop version is amazing. And then followed by the mobile version, which actually has more features than the desktop version, believe it or not. And then there's the browser version.
And Tatiana uses CapCut for shorts and mobile video edits. Yeah. You know what? Editing in mobile is a little tedious, but in the iPad, right? In the iPad, you can. It's pretty cool that they have it for both. Yes, Fuljens.
Yeah. And Paul says CapCut doesn't like to be gender forced. Yeah, I'm like, use female voiceover, and he's like, what? But in CapCut also, and I'm pretty sure others have that feature. There's like a style of voice. The voices are named. So let's say there's one that's called, I don't know. There's one that sounds like the Tales from the Crypt, the Tales from the Crypt thing from back in the day. I think it's called Creeper
Like
or something like that.
Goosebumps?
So let's say there was a Goosebumps voice, and the voiceover is called Goosebumps in CapCut. Maybe in the prompt, and you say use the Goosebumps voiceover, then ChatGPT will probably understand that better instead of saying use a female voiceover. Because I'm like, what is that to me? So you probably have to go by the voiceovers that are actually labeled inside of CapCut. That might help it. I'm gonna try that.
Lem, what's going
What is
on?
up, Lemuel?
Yes, it's nice to see you here. Yeah.
Gabe Liao is
oh
here
my
as well.
gosh, Gabe.
Wow.
I mean, yes, it's a Monday. Hey, Gabe heard that there were some great things happening in the Ecamm Live community this week. In the Ecamm Live world, in the Ecamm Network world in general, there's a lot of stuff going on. But nice to see you here. Awesome to see you here.
Absolutely.
Oh, speaking of this, okay, so I have two things to mention before we do this. So, look at, will ChatGPT and Ecamm come together? Actually, there's a little integration. I don't know if it's ChatGPT, right? Or is it AI on the descriptions? So you can actually use the fire emoji when you're creating your live streams, your title description. And you can use a little bit of AI in there to do your.
Yeah, there's
So,
a little bit of some AI integration in Ecamm already. So,
I don't know
and
about
Gen
this
6,
one.
yeah, Capwing has similar, but now it's as smooth as CapCut. Gotta try that out. I'll check that out also. But I'm telling you, like I'm fully satisfied with CapCut. And then uh what was it? A few days ago, I was looking into how to improve the captionings, the animations of the captionings, right? So in the mobile version, there it's more seamless to do it in the mobile version because you just press a button and hit animated captions and it's going to like just animate word by word. But then I learned that in the desktop version, you can also do a word by word animated captioning, but it's just going to be a little bit more tedious because you can actually break down the captions in the desktop version of CapCut and just break it down word by word. Like you could just do line breaks, and then each line is each word, and then you could customize each line, each word with whatever animation you want, whatever font, whatever background, and just go all out. It's pretty dope because like once you put the
Yeah.
work in it, it just you get a really nice finished product.
Yeah, another
It's
another
dope.
app that I'm impressed with because I have seen. And by the way, before we get into this, a shout out to Dan, our incredible team member, fam member, who just had a great event last Friday. Like it was he handled everything. The production, the content, and putting all the guests together. It was a great event, and Fuljens was a guest there. They both did incredible. Actually, everyone in the panel. It was a great panel. Dan, you did an incredible job selecting the panelists. Because they all complemented each other and the topic that you had. But Dan is using Opus Clip to repurpose all of this content and is doing a pretty amazing job. So if you
Yeah.
see it, you would think that, I mean, it does take time, but you would think that it took a while to do. But Clip is pretty incredible, Fulgence.
Yeah, absolutely. And also shout out to Dan again because Dan did an incredible job of repurposing all that content using Opus clips and with some tricks, tips and tricks along the way. So amazing, amazing. Again, Dan, thank you so much. I'm forever grateful for the opportunity and more to come. And especially in addition to more to come within that realm, more to come on the Ecamm live community realm too. Granted that we keep Paul healthy and good spirits and
Paul will be fine.
He can handle all of
Will,
us at the same time.
Paul will be fine. And Lem, I'm with you. I am an InShot woman. I really love using InShot, so I am with you there. Yeah, hands up to Dan, definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, and Gabe went and watched the replay.
Nice.
Dan, yes. And we have, yeah. Yes, galloping horse.
Oh man.
Lem,
Good to
yes,
see
2
you.
months
Good
in
to
a
see
row.
you.
I mean, 2 Mondays in a row. And yes.
Awesome.
Wow, Sammy does all of his chores manually. Okay. I mean, there's something to it. But if you want a little bit of help and then tweak it a little bit to speed up the process, right? That is using.
Because Sammy is using some type of Hollywood movie editing technology. So that's why he's doing it, man.
I think Sammy uses Final Cut.
No.
Yeah, I think
I did
Sammy,
something
right?
more complicated. Something more complicated than Final Cut.
You use Final Cut. But again, good job, Dan, and those tools that are available to all of us creators they're incredible, and using them and organizing our content with different platforms that can help us do that. That is even better because now we can schedule all of these clips that we have. I mean, Fulgence, how many clips do you not have now generated by Opus Clip that you can just post for months, I want to say.
You drop one YouTube link and it could just create about 10 to 20 at a time for you. So it's a lot.
Yeah. So Paul says, do shorts in Opus, but looking at Memento too. Okay, look at that.
Memento AI. And I learned from Nikki. Video.ai is pretty awesome as well.
Yeah,
Video,
I haven't checked that.
VIDYO.ai.
Sammy, when are you heading to college? Aw, what's your major gonna be, Sammy?
Nice.
That is great. Congratulations.
Yeah,
I'm
Sammy's about to become the major film artist.
I'm gonna have
artist.
to try Opus and Memento to do a couple of repurpose that I have in mind to see how that works. But yeah, these are all the things. And speaking of yes, right? Thumbs up because it's so cool. Do you all know? I'm gonna bring this to you because this is interesting. There was an incident that happened because somebody got into a contract for texting thumbs up to a contract, right? So here's how it happened. In a text exchange between a farmer selling flax grain and a buyer, the farmer responded with thumbs up to a picture of a signed contract and a please confirm flax contract message. And then he said, no, I didn't do that. But he was taken to court. And according to the farmer, the thumbs up wasn't supposed to be a signature, all of that stuff. And the Canadian judge actually ruled, yes, you agreed to it by giving the thumbs up. So we have to make sure that when we're using the thumbs up, we use them the right way. Fuljens.
That's insane.
Right? I mean, it's like there's a lot of things, but I mean, we are all communicating via text, and now even email has reactions. So you can do hard, thumbs up, even worse, a Google Doc, and you just react to with thumbs up. That can be binding, and this just happened in Canada. Right, so just be careful with the thumbs up. You can give thumbs up here in this live stream because you like it. You will not get in trouble. But yeah,
you won't get in trouble for giving us thumbs up over here. That you can do. Hit the thumbs up.
Exactly, hit the thumbs up right now. So yeah, Tatiana, email has reactions. I sent a customer an email about a headshot that I have sent to her, and I was like, let me know if you are good with it. And she replied with a heart. And Apple let me know, hey, so-and-so just hearted your message. I was like, oh, okay. So that was last week. So yes, email has reactions too. It is, very interesting. Very, keep going with a thumbs up. Let's see thumbs up. Use thumbs up responsibly. Thumbs up from Grave. Thumbs up from Mike. Okay, Tatiana, I need thumbs up from you. Yeah, here you go. Terrence, yes, thank you for the thumbs up. I mean, it's over here. You can do that. But yeah, let's be careful with those reactions. And over email, over text, it's so hard to read emotions, right? Because we can overcomplicate it, or we can just dismiss it, thinking that it was like, oh, it's nothing. So for you all, when you're texting or when you're sending email, what is the way that you let the other person know you're relaxed and you're serious but relaxed without using LOL? Fuljens, let me start with you while the fam writes their answer.
You're serious? Say it again.
So for example, you're writing an email and you're being serious about something, but you are not being harsh. So it's a serious matter. So you're like, hey, I didn't like the way that went on, but it's just constructive criticism. But the other person can take that line as, oh my gosh, right? So how did you let them know that you are cool? You're just saying that just as a constructive criticism and we're cool. right? Because in person, you go, hey, man, I didn't like the way that sounded. You know, what's it? And then they see your face, they see they see your body
Yeah.
language, but
Yeah.
over text, over email, you can't actually read that. And people get in
Yeah.
a lot of trouble for it.
Yeah, I mean, in work experience, I never come across that where I had to like address somebody's tone via email. Or if I did, I'm reading the tone and I'm like, I'm reading, pick up the attitude. But me, I don't. You know what I would do? I would actually like hit back as per, right? Please be advised, as per my last email.
But sometimes, especially when you have a group chat or you have a group email, there's something that sometimes there are conversations that go back and forth and they're asking, oh, how did that go? Or what do you think? And then you're just writing because you're in the conversation. And then somebody can take it the wrong way, even though because this has happened multiple times, right? To a lot of us. So AG, I believe he's saying thumbs up, and Gabe is saying cool. That's cool. If that's what you used, yeah. And Tatiana says, I will do that in person. I will tell them actually.
Yeah, exactly. But not like email. It's just,
Paul will do this.
and it's so funny because like in the YouTube world with the thumbs up is like acceptable in this YouTube environment here, right? But then in the text message world, the thumbs up can mean something totally different.
Yeah, like you don't like when I use thumbs up. You
There's a
don't like it.
trauma. There's
But
a
to
trauma
me,
associated with
it's
the
like
thumbs up.
to
An
me it's like it's
acknowledgement.
easy. Yeah, to me it's
I
like
wish-
it's easy. Thumbs up, right?
I wish there was like a check instead, like how in Slack you could put a check, because the thumbs up is usually associated with
Fuljens doesn't like thumbs up. And sometimes I'm just going and I'm rushing and I actually have to type okay. And I'm like, typing, I'm
the
going to do thumbs up.
usually- That's what the thumbs up.
Okay, so Gabe starts it with, I say things like, no disrespect, but yeah. Sometimes, when
Yeah.
we go like, oh, by the way, and people can take it different ways.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, because, it's a thumbs up. For example, I say, hey, let me know what you think about the contract. Thumbs up, right? Yes, I'm going to let you know what I think about the contract. It's not necessarily saying, yes, I agree with this contract, right? So it could be, yeah.
I like James Hatcher's response. I always say no stress or just talking.
Okay.
It's like a diffusing the situation.
Yeah. I like it. I like that.
Michael Hill, say I will find you, and when I find you, I will Liam Nielsen you.
Oh, okay. I see you, Dan. Okay.
Yeah,
Well.
like as per my last email. Yep. Every time I get
really,
a thumbs up, I read
James?
it like
Okay.
it's snarky. Yep.
I do thumbs up all the time to like, okay, cool. Yeah, cool. Okay, I got you. Cool. And sometimes I do the little cool, emoji because Lem does thumbs up. Yeah, thumbs up. It all depends on, but if you have trauma, I guess
There's a thumbs up trauma outside of YouTube thumbs ups.
All right, so now that we have that straight, now I know if I have to talk to any of you, I know your keywords. I know what to come in and say. But there are a couple of new cameras out there that came out. There is a new Sony that came out, and then also there is a Panasonic Lumix that I have been trying out. And I have been very pleased because I know there were a couple. I was thinking about buying the Nikon, and I was so ready to buy it. Fuljens and I walked into Best Buy, and I saw the camera. And the camera, I honestly was just going to buy this camera. It was the FXZ. I was just going to buy it for nostalgic reasons. So I was going to buy and invest in this camera just for nostalgic reasons. But I needed one for business purposes. So the Panasonic came out with this Lumix, and I needed it for photography and for video at the same time, because when we're out working, I need to do both in some instances. The Lumix, I don't know if you all have looked into it, the S5 Mark II, is beautiful. It has IP streaming, which we tried a little bit. I haven't tried it that much, but it comes with it. And the colors are great. The IBIS is amazing. I'm still trying to find its good spot for it, as the sweet spot, because you have to work with like you have to tweak the settings a little bit to find your, because if you bounce too much or whatever, you just have to find the sweet spot. And I'm almost there. It is an incredible camera. So, Fuljens, what do you have to say about the footage that you have seen in it?
It's beautiful. And you would have thought that you're using a gimbal. Mm-hmm. It is, the IBIS is really sweet on there.
Yeah. So how
and great cinematic quality as well.
For sure. It's and the vlog editing is just great. It's a really, really easy process for workflow. You could actually even save the your footage to an external hard drive, an SSD, and just take it and start editing right from it. It's pretty awesome. So let's see what you got. What you guys got? Have you seen it? Have you purchased a new camera? Are you looking to purchase a new camera? And what are the features are you looking for it? Because there are sometimes some new cameras come out and they have way more features that we will ever need. Sometimes we might not need it right now, but in the future we will. But sometimes there are some cameras that we're just not going to use those features. And they're $5,000 and up, when there are some great cameras right now at a great budget that we can start with until we have the budget for others. So let's see what you guys have to say. Yes, Bishop, that Lumix is great. Is beautiful, is black on black, and so aesthetically is a really beautiful camera. And then when you get to it, the menu is easy to read. It's easy to switch between video and photo, and it keeps the settings, so it doesn't mix the settings that you use for video with photos. You can have your own. You can program. You can do custom, programming. For example, if you want to use 4K, 24, 30, all of that, you can set it. So easily switch into it. Mm-hmm. It's great. Let's see. What else? Yes. Right? Exactly. Right. Thank you, Bishop. It's a beautiful thing. So AG, best feature of that camera is the square video mode, which allows you to be flexible with delivering your content to different formats. That camera is awesome. I agree. I haven't even tapped into all of the features, and I was still reading about it, that there's, I believe that's why you're saying, AG, that you can just have it on horizontal format, but on the screen itself, you can set it to the different ratios that you can just go ahead and it will make it easier in terms of workflow and posting. Yes. That's what I heard. I heard, according to Doc, yes.
According to Doc.
Yes. Yeah. So Paul says, I only film in 4 letters. I wonder what those are. Mm-hmm. So James, I was worried about the L-mount commitment, but I'm super pumped you guys gone to. I'll follow your Lens ideas. Okay, yes. Mm-hmm. I have the 50, mm-hmm. And I quickly, on 2 trips out, actually 1 trip out, I found out I need a 24-70. So I will be investing in the 24-70, and I believe in buying the lenses, that manufactured lenses, because I know Fuljens has great luck with Sigma lenses, and he likes them, and they work well with Sony. But in my experience, when I use lenses with Nikon, Tamron, or Sigma, I didn't like the way it just didn't play well. It wasn't the same color. It wasn't the same fast focus that I get when I do Nikon lens with a Nikon camera. So I was assuming the same with the Lumix, and that lens, that 50 1.8, is beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then
So
for the Sigmas, I just use them, or we use them mostly for streaming purposes. Or, you know, if we have like a multiple shoot, we can use multiple Sigma lenses, because you're just like, hey, you're sitting down talking nothing. But when we're out in the field doing photography, covering events, I like to go with the G Masters for the Sony.
yeah, and they and you notice the difference between the two lenses in
Slight
terms
difference,
of
but the G Master definitely has a better quality for sure. Slight difference.
so
Yeah, but
James,
in terms of video, I definitely noticed the difference versus the Sigma and the G Master in video more so than photography.
for sure. I mean, that footage, when we were taking that footage and then you showed me that, I'm like, oh. Because you gave me the Sigma, and then when you showed me the one that you had, I'm like, but it was beautiful. it was great. But it's good that you did that, because I'm like, I'm going to find another camera. But James says, okay, I'm setting up mine today. I did my first stream, and why does the screen clip towards the HDMI and USB? You know?
Yeah, that was one of your pet peeves for that, right?
Yes. Yep. That was one of my pet peeves. And I don't know, right? Great question. When buying cameras, you really have to consider the ecosystem of lenses and other add-ons, as well as the quality of the in-camera codecs. Yes, I agree with you, Mac Video Magic. I agree with you. And for me, personally, I'm going Lumix with Lumix. I'm going Nikon with Nikon. And when I first started with photography way back when, in terms of budget, I bought the Nikon, and then I needed the 2470, and I believe the Tamron had 2870. I don't think they had a 2470, and I used it. I was like, what's going on? The edges were soft, so I needed to pose the families I was photographing between these. Like, I'm like, okay, you cannot go past these because the edges are going to be soft. And it was too much when I didn't need to be concentrating on that. So I invested in the 2470 Nikon, Holy Mother of God, which is the one I'm using right now to stream. That lens is just, I cannot say enough about that lens. That lens is just my baby. I take him everywhere, and he has performed for me for 15 years now. 15! And he's still going strong. So, I mean, invested is a very, it's an incredible lens. Incredible
Absolutely.
lens. Yeah. So, I agree with you. Not good, you. All right. Yes, we can attest to that. We have the 14 Pro Max, and we do a lot of video recording with it, and the video is great, and especially if you do, add different lenses to the phone, attach different lenses, it gives you a pretty good quality, and it allows you to use the lenses a little bit better. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Pretty awesome.
Rich Graham says, my edges are soft too.
Fuljens James has a question for you.
Did you hear Blackmagic is switching to L mount? No, I have not. Definitely look into that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
James started with 16 Sigma, and it looks at some, yeah. Look at the 50. The 50 Lumix is incredible. I have a video that you can look at, and I shot it with the 50. That was my first try with the camera, and it was it is in my officially unofficial TV YouTube channel. You can check it out. Okay, Gabe likes some edge on his sandwiches. Okay. Okay, AG has a question for you.
No, we're switching it up. Miss Hill, take it away.
What would you like me to take away?
No, and you could answer that question.
Oh, we just wanted to do something different. We wanted to do because we got some questions about, hey, do you have layouts for 2 guests, 3 guests, and things like that? Because we're always in the same studio. So I was like, hey, Fuljens, why don't we show them that we have different layouts, and then that way they can see it. So this is it. So this is my studio. Fuljens has his studio upstairs, so we came separate.
Plus, we haven't done it in a while too, like that.
Yeah, I did it.
Create more inspiration.
You are so welcome, Greg. Very, very welcome.
Greg, Sakapfet, good to see you here.
Oh, okay, there it is. Fuljens, thank you for adding the video. So yeah, that's the video.
Yes.
The first video that I created with the Lumix and the 51.8. It was I got a lot of great comments from locals from the community, and yeah, it's great. Yeah, that's pretty good. So, all right, Fuljens, what do we say? We do.
I'm gonna send Fulton to the basement, and then you have one more Q colon from AG right there.
AG, Anna, how do you like using the Rode mic? I like it. I like using it. We have a different setup because I'm about to set up my Mac Studio. So we are doing different things with it. So Fuljens was able to attach the microphone like this, the arm. So it's not on my way, which is incredibly awesome. But it keeps dropping for me. Sometimes when I move a specific way, it drops and then it picks back up. And Fuljens is telling me, why don't you just get which one, Fuljens, Henry?
No, but before then, we were looking to adjust the noise gate, but it's only like when your voice just drops very, very low, the noise gate kicks in, but it hasn't happened like this entire evening, right?
Because I've been right here.
Yeah, but also you're gonna look into the new pod mic and also the MV7, right?
Yes, because I saw the pod mic. It was black and it looked beautiful, and I love black on black. But when I was telling Fuljens about it, he's like, "Hey, if you're gonna invest in that, why don't you just go for the Shure one?" And
Then,
so,
or test out both and see which one you prefer.
yeah.
Yeah.
So long story short, I like it.
FJ is the damsel in the tower. You see what you started, AG? We're just trying to test out some things, and then Fuljens gets in trouble.
We could easily you could easily just come down here, or it could easily just go up there.
Right. And we both got 24/70. Just zoom back out to 24, and I'll just come down real quick.
So we have yes. Yes. Oh my gosh, Creator
awesome.
Camp. Again, you have a chance. If you didn't make it to purchase your ticket, you still have a chance to make it to Creator Camp by entering the huge giveaway that Ecamm has going on right now. And there are 2 tickets that you can okay? It's amazing. It's going to be, all of us are going to be there. Paul is going to be live moderating. So
Cannot wait to see Paul moderating live.
Paul is moderating live, and he's going to be bringing moves. Like he's been showing us his moves and all of the stuff. So if you even just go for Paul, if anything, go for Paul. But Stephanie Garcia is going to be there showing a production. So she's going to have a whole production studio showing, and everything that is going to be happening at Creator Camp is hands-on. Marshall is going to be there. Obviously, Fuljens and I are going to be there. So there's going to be everything from production to graphics to branding, audio, just like, Paul mentioned, you'll be able to see different microphones and test them out. Listen, Creator Camp is going to be lit.
That's a FOMO you do not want.
For real.
That's a FOMO.
For real.
If you can make it.
Right. How many of you, of the 30 who are on right now, how many of you are coming to Creator Camp or have heard of Creator Camp? Right? Coming, thumbs up. Use the thumbs up. Coming, thumbs up. Have heard of Creator Camp? Use the ear. Use the ear if you have heard of it. If you're coming, use the thumbs up. But yeah. Here we go. Awesome. Okay. James.
Oh, Ashley's coming. Nice.
Where
Nice.
what are we talking about?
Galloping horse.
Where is it? Yes. So we have, and Sammy had a conflict.
We have the ears coming in.
Fuljens. Yes. AG. Oh my gosh. Okay. Rich has heard of it. Rich, are you coming? Sammy, okay. Rainy Cajun, what's the check mark for? I said thumbs up, or if you have heard of it, do the ear. Oh, Terrence, yes.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be incredible. And the Ecamm marketing team just went above and beyond with everything, from where the camps are going to be held, to the dinners, to the activities that are going to be happening there too. That you get a choice of which activity you want to attend. And the town of Amesbury is beautiful, especially in the fall. Fuljens.
Oh my gosh. And then it's going to be October, and we're not far from Salem. That's an awesome experience. Like, if you're just into like Halloween and some good cool Halloween vibes, that is the best place to be in October right now. Like, we're gonna have an amazing time. Amazing time.
Yeah.
And then
Richie, you're not coming.
Maggie,
Sorry.
And then Maggie puts how about the crying face if you can't make it this year?
A crying face if you cannot make it this year. Thank you, Maggie. We are pretty sure that there are going to be some streaming going on, that you will be able to check out part of it and see how much fun we're having. Because it's going to be fun. I mean, it's going to be creators. So you're going to be surrounded by the top Ecamm live creators. You're going to be, Ken and Glenn are going to be there. Ken is going to be showing his code and circuit, and he has Fulgen's favorite dog in there.
Spot from Boston Dynamics.
So you're going to get to see Spot. It's going to be nice. It's going to.
I wonder if Spot has AI now integration.
That's a question for Ken. You can.
That's gonna be my Q&A question for him tomorrow.
Wait. So who banned you from coming, Dan? Please do let us know.
Paul. Rainy. It's probably like a few minutes back.
Oh, from you being in your studio?
In the studio, yeah.
Doing Vid Summon and Alex event a week before. Oh, okay. Forgiven. Okay, yes. Who could this possibly be?
Brian.
Hello, Brian on Facebook. Come to. And he did it in both ways. He did it in
right.
Yes, and then
and the ha ha ha
and the ha ha.
The signature.
Wait, what is this? Fulgens, that's for you. I think the guys are having a conversation.
Anna instilled the fear of Latina God in him. I can vouch, at least publicly, he is on his craziest best behavior. Wow. Look what they done started.
Yes, it is going to be a great event. And again, we are going to be posting pictures. We're going to be posting videos, going live. You will get to be a part of it, at least in that way, right? But we're definitely going to have fun. And Sammy, I want to go, but I am going to film school and working on my short film, so I have to choose Ecamm or my career. You can
Nice.
We get you. We get you. Understood. You're not choosing actually. You just right now. You just do what you have to do.
Yes. That's right. Oh my gosh!
So
Mac video.
spa AI integration and flamethrower.
Can you imagine? Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I will take video of that with my iPhone.
And then Ken has the controller also. So there's like a button you press L2 and then it shoots a flame. Oh man.
Oh, Fuljens, you sound better saying that.
We're going to provide socks for Creative Camp as we're going to blow yours off. Listen, and then Katie could release a whole line of socks at Creative Camp, right?
She can. She probably should be all over that. Yeah. So look at
cool.
all the guys are sticking with you right here.
You notice AG's been quiet, right?
Right, AG over there, just like, no, AG's cool. But just for those of you who just tuned in, there is an incredible merch sale going on right now. And it gets you points towards the giveaway, right? So all cups are $5. And we have some really great cups going on. Look at this. Some new cups fueled by coffee and Ecamm, and it's called the Dan mug. Why? Why the Dan? The Dan mug.
Because
Why?
it's 30 ounces.
Yes, and the 15
30 ounces
ounce
of coffee.
Two-tone mug. That is a nice mug. They're both really, really cool. Really cool mugs.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but there are more. The correct answer is this is the Ecamm, the ENN mug. Then we have Live Happens. All of these. Yes?
No, and then the life happens. And also the water bottle, if you still want to grab that, is $5 also.
Mm-hmm. I mean, look
and
at
the
this.
espresso. Nice.
Yeah. So you can go on. So you have, look at you, for being a winner, which we're going to be doing pretty quickly, our trivia today, you get a $25 gift certificate to the merch store. So here, you can get one of these cups. Right? You can get a hat. There we go. Or you can get a t-shirt. You can have a nice little merch and represent Ecamm. Right there.
Yeah. That gift card goes a long way this month.
It goes a long way this month, exactly. And then it also gets you 3 points. 3 points towards the giveaway. So there you go. And here on ENN, as you can see it down there, the secret code is Team ENN. Team ENN. All right, so you get that as well. The live mug is fire.
And we have 14 days left until the epic giveaway ends. 14 days left. Ecamm.tv/giveaway23. That's ecamm.tv/giveaway23.
And do not put the two-tone mug in the microwave.
Nah.
Do
warning.
not. It's a warning, and this is serious. We're not joking here. Do not put it in the microwave. Unless you want to do an experiment. I mean, you know what? Don't put it in the microwave. Just don't do it.
Right.
And don't tell your kids not to put it in the microwave because you know that would happen. They will be like, you know what? What? Yes. So here.
Eric says, the pint glass is in my wheelhouse. Guinness preferred. Nice.
Oh, look at this. Awesome. Okay, Fuljens Henry, are you ready for the game?
Yeah, let's go.
Are you all ready for the game? Here we go. This should be pretty easy. Here we go.
Yeah, let's see.
All right, Fuljens, go for it.
So which statement is true? Which statement is true? A, Threads is the second fastest growing platform in history, trailing ChatGPT. Or B, Meta consulted with the Dalai Lama to help launch Threads. A or B?
Here we go.
You got like 30 seconds.
There you go. Oh, they're answering already. They're there.
Mm-hmm.
What in the world, Dan? Here's a lid today. Yes. Okay, let me do Ocean. Nice hat, Fuljens.
Thank you.
That was for Dan, right?
My fedora crew.
All right, so time is over. Okay, here we go.
Time is up.
Time is up. So, Fuljens Henry, do you see the answers over there?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Here we go. So, the correct answer is... Ready?
Ready. The correct answer is B, because Threads is the first. Threads is the fastest growing platform in history. ChatGPT follows Threads actually, and Meta consulted with Dalai Lama, Oprah Winfrey, and other celebrities to help launch Threads, to promote and to get it hyped up before the launch. And I believe Dalai Lama is like one of the first few celebrities who joined Threads. I wonder what their what is it? Not their serial number is. The social security number. What's their social security number on Threads? And with that, Tatiana, you are the winner. The champ. The champ is here. The champ is here.
And there you go. Oh, wow. Yeah, Tatiana. Oh, my gosh.
Yes, Rich Graham, the Dolly Parton llama.
Tatiana, you know how to send an email to marketing@ecamm.com and enjoy all those cups. Yes.
Rack up. Exactly.
Until next time, Tatiana, my quiz nemesis. Oh my gosh.
Man.
Yes, Lem, the prison number. That's what we're calling it over here, because I mean they're saying it's something different. We're calling it.
I really wonder what his number is now.
Let's see.
Oh man.
The biggest live stream fail Tatiana has ever. I can't with you.
Tatiana has an Ecamm merch room.
Tatiana has a whole vitrina full of Ecamm merch. Speaking of that, for those of you who have not catch the replay on Tatiana, Katie, and Valerie on live stream fails, that show was great. I'm still not done watching it, but the way they went over it and they show examples and the live happens is humbling, right? Because we see all these things, and it doesn't matter how much we practice, something will happen. Something will happen, but that's all goes to show. I mean, you're getting that experience, right? When it happens, then now you know.
Oh my gosh, they're funny.
James, this is like win number 30. It's like Tatiana got known in the Ecamm Live community for her winning streak. Like she won. She came in. She won T-shirts. She won mugs. She won T-shirts. She won a microphone. She won.
Gold Mug Club winner.
She won a ticket to one of the shows. Was it POV?
I believe so. I believe she did.
And if Tatiana entered the giveaway,
Oh
I
my
don't
gosh,
know.
right?
I don't know, right? I don't know. I'm not even. Good luck to all
It
of
says, Dan says, Tatiana wins so much, she has a standing date with the IRS.
Okay, Tatiana, what's the winning power number? What's the winning Powerball lottery number?
Oh my gosh. Listen, own it, because you never know. You never know how long you'll just keep winning these things, and you never know. Just enjoy it, enjoy it forever.
That's why the fam, like, as soon as they know that Tatiana is here and they start just answering. Just read it, right? Because Tatiana, you're a professor, so Tatiana can read read between the lines. Like, you can throw anything at her and she's like, okay, deciphering right away. We over here like, okay, so okay,
right, we're
Tatiana's
thinking
like,
logically.
yeah, we're thinking, and Tatiana has skills. She has like testing skills. She's like, she said. Okay. Yes. Yeah, for sure. That was good. I still have to catch the replay, and I do like reading the comments. The comments are so great to read while the live. Yeah, so there you have it, everyone. Please stay tuned. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is the Q&A with Ken and Glenn, and who knows, there might be some great announcements, or they can answer your questions, whatever questions you have. You can actually submit feature requests. And for those of you who are not in the beta group yet, that is a great group also to submit feature requests and just find out things about the beta when it comes out and things like that. So make sure that you go on and join the Facebook group and and then help us test. Here you go. And
but this is a Q&A. Again, you do not want to miss tomorrow. You do not want to miss tomorrow.
That's right. Okay. Yes, that is enough. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. This Wednesday, we are talking all about the Stream Deck, and let me tell you, we did that, and it's pretty awesome how to customize your Stream Deck with partial designs. It's not just for screensaver. Screensaver is actually a panel design, so that was pretty cool. You can enjoy that. This is on Wednesday, and Paul over here is
7 p.m. Eastern.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Paul is just sipping it. That's for you. That's for you, Fuljens.
I didn't say anything.
That's for you,
I'm bringing traffic to the stream tomorrow.
And Tatiana,
NDA.
Look at Tatiana writes, I love this community, and it's not just because I win a lot. Okay, let's get that straight. So, okay, this is great. Go ahead, Fuljens.
If you join a Discord server, there are two things that you need to do. One, accept the rules, or it's going to be real lonely for you. You won't see much. Head over to the roles channel and select the areas that interest you. Click the emoji at the bottom that match, and now you'll be able to see what's happening. Yep, it's very straightforward. It's very straightforward once you go there, and you'll probably see there's similar prompts in there once you join. Ecamm.tv/Discord. That's Ecamm.tv/Discord.
But it's it. So here we go. All right, Maggie, you are so welcome. It's awesome to see you all here, and we will see you in the chat tomorrow, and we'll see you on Wednesday, and then we will see you on Friday also, because we're doing live demo with for DAC.
Yes.
Okay. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Continue to be awesome. Continue to practice what you're learning. My name is Ana Gil.
And I'm Fuljens Henry.
We will see you tomorrow in the chat. Have a great night, everybody.